That's awesome. And I wanted to ask you about LinkedIn because that's something you're really big on right now.
Yeah, have been for the past 3 years. LinkedIn's categorically changed my life, opened up some of the best opportunities that I've ever. It's because of something like there's 600 million users, something like 1% of those people post. There's a huge opportunity for people to create and curate an audience on that platform. And, one of the few social media platforms now that you can really generate organic reach and potentially even go viral. So from a time investment standpoint, there is no better platform to build relationships and get your opinion out there. And because people are in that business frame of mind, it unlocks business opportunities. I think I've had something like 10, 11 million views on my profile in the past few years, and that's opened up opportunities. Would have never met Swish through TrueFan, would have never worked with Liverpool Football Club. I'm a huge Liverpool fan, so that was a great opportunity. All these have come from creating and distributing content on LinkedIn and, getting inbound leads or being connected to people through that. So 100%, I think everyone has the opportunity to really, go all in on LinkedIn because it certainly changed my life.
Yeah. Is there anything else in the social media landscape that you're kind of keeping an eye on right now that you're looking at as an opportunity?
I think Snapchat advertising, depending on the product that you have and the audience that you're create for, I think people are getting some pretty significant return on ad spend on sort of one-click swipe up, which is super interesting. Cultivating an audience on Snapchat is incredibly difficult, and as a marketer, I've been left frustrated by it on more than one occasion. But I think looking at distributing your kind of performance marketing, and it's direct to consumer. Snapchat's definitely an area that people are really sort of managing to smash at the moment, and the same with Pinterest. Pinterest paid media platforms actually, sneaky good is how I describe it. And if there's a lot of competition on these other platforms, maybe you're spending huge amounts of budgets on other areas. Actually, you can distribute a little into these other places, and that might help from a return on ad spend standpoint.
I think the Snapchat's a really interesting one. Like I just personally have stopped using it, so it hasn't really been on my radar as of late. But I had an old professor do a post on Twitter where he asked his students to put their phones down. I think it was a grade 10 class to put their phones down and not use them for an hour, and then they're gonna tabulate how many Snapchats, DMs, and texts they got. It was like maybe 20 DMs, 30, 40 texts, and then hundreds of Snapchats. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, when you really think about it, that's okay. It's actually quite normal. But then when it's like in this sort of kind of rough tally chart in front of you, you just go, wow. I mean, that's how kind of addicted we are to our phones. And I thought that was very, very cool bit of content, and also nice little bit of market research for me.